All right, Tower Yogis, it's Farin. I am here with a 30-minute lift and flow sequence for you. We'll do everything from the warm-up to the cool down to a little tiny Shavasana, but it'll just be 2 rounds. We normally do 4 in a full class, so we're gonna do 2 rounds of our session. Lift and flow is a combination of yoga, weightlifting, cardio, and rest. So we're gonna do all of those things. It'll just be a very truncated version of it. So get your watch started if you are tracking your activity, and find your feet about hips distance apart. Start to rock forward and backward into your feet. We always warm up from the ground up to check in with our bodies, our muscles, and our joints to see just what we're feeling and what we're working with, and make any modifications that we might need to throughout our practice. Let your feet plant, rock to the outer edges and then the inner edges. Again, you're checking in with your ankles, your calves, your feet, see if anything funky is going on there and if you need to make adjustments. And finally, let your feet plant, bend your knees, take hands to knees and move them in circles. And switch direction. Stand tall, move your hands to your hips and move your hips in circles. You're checking in here with your lower back and your core. Switch direction. Knees are popping. Stand up nice and tall, drop your arms to your sides, and then rotate your spine. Let your arms swing around you. They might even hit you. You can roll on the balls of your feet as you pivot and swing. Check in with how the rest of your spine is feeling. Slow down and come back to center. Once you're here, circle your wrists to take your arms up overhead. Check in with your wrists, your arms. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull your hands over to the right for a big side bend. Check in with your obliques. Come back to center, switch hands, pull your hands to the left, hips can go to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale, cactus, open your arms. Feel the puff of your chest forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Then take your fingertips to your shoulders and make circles with your elbows as you separate shoulder blades and then squeeze them together. So your back muscles are working and you're checking in with how your traps and your lats feel. Switch direction of your circles. One more time. And let your arms drop. Look over your right shoulder. Check in with your neck. Come back to center and look over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Tilt your head to the right. Come back to center and tilt your head to the left. Back to center and make full neck rolls 2 times each way. Switch. Good. We should feel pretty warmed up. We should have checked in with our body so we know what we're working with. Make your way to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Feet are about hips distance apart. Root down into your feet. Lift your arms out and up. And as you exhale, bend your knees. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair behind you. This is fierce pose. Dig your feet down, your heels down, and then press them out and away from each other to engage your abductors, those outer hip muscles. Stretch your shoulders up near your ears so your back body is activated. And take a full breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your feet back to a plank pose. In our plank, our shoulders stack over our wrists, grip your fingertips into the mat, pull your belly button towards your spine. Check in with your toes, see that the balls of your feet are underneath your heels. Straighten your legs so you're trying to press the backside of your knees towards the ceiling. This is our strong plank form. We'll visit this again throughout class. Really press the mat away like it's a heavy door. And yes, we're holding here, not just for me to talk, but also just for you to strengthen your core. One more breath in it. Exhale in it. Inhale to shift your weight forward, shoulders are ahead of your wrists. As you exhale, bend your elbows, lower your body slowly to the mat, but not all the way. Inhale, press through your arms and your legs. Lift your knees up off the mat so you're in an upward facing dog. Drop your knees, roll over knees and toes, downward facing dog. Take one breath in and out. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back, 3-1 dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Grab onto your weights. I have 2 sets of weights here. You can grab either one or whatever one you have with you. I have 3 pounds in my hands now. I have 5 pounds waiting for me. As you inhale, reach your arms up overhead and turn your palms forward. You're in a deep lunge. Bring all the weight into your right foot. Your left heel is lifted up high, left leg is straight. Lower your arms until they're in line with your shoulders. From here, bend your elbows to pull your weights in towards your shoulders as you bend your left knee. Straighten your left leg and reach your arms forward. Pull them in and bend your knee and take them forward. We'll do a few more reps here. Last 2. And 1. Hinge forward, drop your weights off your mat. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. You'll either find a plank or leave your right foot hovering. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Lift up to an upward dog. Roll over knees and toes, downward dog. 1 breath in. And out. Inhale, lift your left heel up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Grab your weights again. I suggest the lighter ones if you're using 2 pairs. Take your weights to your shoulders. You're up in a high lunge. Right heel is lifted high, all the weight is in your left foot. Raise your arms up overhead. Turn your palms forward. This time you're bending your elbows and bringing them out wide as you bend your right knee. Press up, lift up, bend, and come down. So your elbows are going to land about in line with your shoulder and not drop any lower than that. And then as you bend your right knee, try not to let it touch the mat. Comes down just to a hover. We'll take 2 more reps. Hinge forward, drop the weights down, plant hands, left foot steps back. Leave your left foot hovering or toes down for a full plank. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Lift both heels high, bend your knees, look forward at your hands. Step lunge or hop your feet to your hands, forward fold. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find a chair pose. Take your weights with you. I suggest the heavier ones this time if you have 2 sets of weights. Weights go to your shoulders. We're finding a full squat here, so you'll sit all the way back, take your elbows down to your knees, and then press all the way up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Arms can reach up overhead. So I'll face you. Bend your knees. Full squat as low as you can go. Press all the way up, reach up. If the weights feel really, really heavy and it is compromising your form, switch to lower weights or drop your weights completely. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Sit back in your chair, weights are at your shoulders. Hinge forward, drop your weights down off of your mat. Plant your hands, step or hop your feet back, find your plank again. Shift forward, lower down halfway, push up, and hold plank. Hold and breathe. Your muscles, your joints should be nice and warmed up now. Heart rate is a little faster. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. We're gonna move into our cardio session. So walk your hands back towards your feet, forward fold back of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a chair, arms reach up, no weights this time. Add a little pulse, getting your legs ready. Just for 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs, arms reach down. Time for cardio. So make sure your weights and everything else is completely away from your area and that you have some space, but we'll try to stay just on the length of our mat. So it's going to be a knee thrust or a forward kick. Either way, we start the same way. So you'll reach up like you're trying to grab something way up above you, pull it down like you're trying to break it with your knee. And you can do that alternating sides, or you can add a front kick. Either way, you're crunching your knee way, way up as high as you can get. You're reaching your arms up and pulling them down as far as you can get, and you're crunching your core. So we'll start our cardio. Either kicks or knee drives, your choice. Find your rhythm. If you're listening to music, find the beat. Keep crunching your core. Your kick doesn't have to be high. You can always switch to knee drives if you're kicking out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Sip water, towel off any sweat. Let your heart rate drop back down. And as we take this little break, we can talk about a theme of gratitude. Sometimes it's just about switching your mindset from I have to do something to I get to do this thing. So maybe even now you're here with me on this video and you're like, I have to work out today. And then you made it here, but can you think of it in terms of I get to do this? I get to practice with Farin. I get to tune in to my favorite YouTube channel, and I get to move my body. I get to sweat. I get to use some weights. Think about it as I get to do it. I don't have to do it. Take a few more seconds, find your breath. And we're back at it. Meet me at the top of your mat. Feet are about hips distance apart again. Spread your toes out, dig them down into the mat. As you inhale, raise your arms up. As you exhale, sink back into that chair pose. Press your heels down and out, engage your glutes, your hips, shoulders up near your ears. This time out a pulse. If this hurts your shoulders, you can take hands to heart center. For 3, 2, 1, forward fold. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale to your plank, plant your hands, step or hop your feet back. Find that good plank form, press the mat away so you have some space between your shoulder blades on your back. Fingertips are spread wide and pressed into the earth. Shoulders are over your wrists. Your heels are over the balls of your feet. Core is pulled in tight. You can always drop down to your knees, but try not to make it into a tabletop. Just set yourself up in plank first and then drop to your knees from there. So there's still an angle from your hips up to your shoulders. Holding this plank for 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, take your right leg up and back, 3 land. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Drop your left knee down this time. Option to grab just one heavy weight or 2 of your lighter weights. That'll be your choice. I'm gonna take my heavy weight. You can untuck your left toes if you'd like, or leave them tucked, your choice. You'll take that weight up over your left shoulder really, really high as you can go, and then over to the outside of your right hip. So it's a big twist. Up over your shoulder and high, and then down twist to your right hip. I'll face you so you can see that. Core stays super strong the whole time. Big twist. You can always drop your weights if you need to, just keep the movement. And we're going for 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Good. Drop your weight down and then come onto both knees. Separate your knees a little bit wider than hips distance apart. And then again, you can grab 1 heavy weight or 2 smaller weights or 2 big weights if you want to. Arms go up overhead, connect your weights together. Or if you have the 1 weight, you're just holding onto it with both hands and then drop it behind your head and press back up. So we're working our triceps here. Core stays really, really tight. Skull crushers, so your elbows stay near your head. And then an option to challenge your core even more, you can take a slight lean back and find the same motion. Core has to stay really tight. Quads are working and stretching at the same time. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weights down. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, hips back to heels. Lift your knees, press your hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Drop your right knee, untuck right toes. That's an option, you can leave them tucked. And then again, take your weights, 1 or both. We'll take them up over our right shoulder. So again, you can hold on to 2 weights. You can hold on to 1 weight. You can hold on to no weight. Find the motion, find the big twist. Keep your core tight because you get to. We're taking 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Good. Come back to center. Come onto both knees. So you're standing up on your knees again. They're a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Second round of tricep dips. So you can take 1 or both weights overhead. Drop them behind and press up. Drop behind and press up. Option to take that lean back. Last 3, 2, 1. Release. Drop your weight down completely off of your mat. Plant your hands. Make sure your knees are stacked underneath your hips now, so you're in a tabletop pose, neutral spine. Do tuck your toes, arch your back, look forward or up. And then round your spine, look in towards your belly button. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take 1 more round. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. We have another exercise here down on the mat. So you can take a weight. I like to use the lighter set, but you can use whatever you want. Take 1 behind your left knee. Hug it in with your left calf and your left hamstring muscles. Bring your left knee out to the left side and then take it down. It comes up and down, up and down. Go at your own pace. See if you can get your knee as high as your hip. Try to take more weight into your left hand. So there's a balance between your left hand and your right knee. You can take your right fingertips to the mat to get really light in them, or lift your right hand up completely. You should feel this in your obliques on the left side, as well as your abductors, your outer hip muscles. Last 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. The weight goes behind your right knee. Squeeze it in using your hamstrings and your calf. Shoulders are over your wrists. Bring your right knee up and out to the right side and back down, up and down. Lift your left hand completely off of the mat, or you can come onto your fingertips. And try to get your knee in line with your hip. So I'll face forward so you can see what that looks like. It's up with your hip and back down. So even if you need to take this a little bit slower to work on that form to get your knee high, that's okay. You get to do it. Drop your hand down, take the weight out from your knees. Tuck your toes, drop your hips back towards your heels. Lift your knees and press your hips up and back. Down dog, pedal it out. Stretch out your legs. Walk your hands back towards your feet, forward fold back of your mat. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, scoop that air up, sink your hips back. Take a little pulse down, up. Preparing for our cardio. So your head is above your heart. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall, drop your arms to your sides. Our next cardio will be a side kick. So we're keeping in with this kind of like martial arts theme of Taibo. Maybe that really ages me, but that's okay. So you'll be at the back of your mat. That way when you kick to the side, you're turning to one side. You're just using the length of your mat. So be careful of things that are around you in your space. But do go to the back of your mat and take your weight into your left foot. So you're leaning into your left side. Pick your hands up near your face like you're protecting it. And then you're squeezing your abductors and your right side obliques to lift your leg up high and kick out. Find a rhythm, find a pace. We'll stay on this one side and then we'll switch. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just get right back into it. You get to practice some Taibo. Go 3, 2, and 1. You can make your way to the top of your mat and then we'll kick the opposite way with the left leg out, or just depending on your space, you might just turn around at the back of your mat and then kick out. I'm gonna stay facing you. So take all your weight again into your right foot. Left leg kicks up and out, arms stay high. You're squeezing your left side obliques. Your left abductors are working. Right abductors are working on the standing leg. Again, if you fall out of balance, it's okay. Get right back in. You can slow down your pace. We've got 3 more. 2, and 1. Cool off. Take a little rest. Stretch whatever you need to. Sip some water. Towel off your sweat. Because you get to. So this mindset can really help you if you're kind of taking things for granted. Maybe you don't even realize it, but we tend to sometimes take things for granted, and we can start to complain. So if you find yourself complaining a lot, like, oh, I have to get through this traffic, can you flip the script to think about, I get to be in my car because I own a car. That's already a privilege. I get to maybe listen to a podcast or an audiobook in this traffic. There's a way to flip the script to make it better so you can find gratitude in the moment, even in the tough moments, even in the challenges. All right, we have about 10 more seconds to catch our breath, cool off. So what we have left is a short core session. Always get into that core. We stretch and do a quick Shavasana. All right, let's get started with our core. So make your way down to your mat and you'll be on your bum. You can take 1 heavy weight or 2 light weights and dig your heels in to the mat. Lean back until you feel your core engage. Your chest is lifted high and your shoulders are drawn back. Take the 1 weight or 2 weights in your hands and start to twist all the way to the right as far as you can go, all the way to the left as far as you can go. Once you find that twist and you have that rhythm, option to lift your feet off of the mat to give yourself an extra challenge. Your shins can be about parallel with the mat. Maybe your feet are hanging down a little bit, and that's okay. Work towards parallel. If you're a real beast, you might straighten your legs all the way for a full boat pose. Whew. Twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you're gonna face towards the top of your mat. We'll set up in a forearm plank. We'll do our right side first. So your forearm will be all the way down on the mat, fingers spread out wide, fingertips grip into the mat. Your elbow is underneath your shoulder, and you can take a weight. I suggest the lighter one in your left hand, but it's optional. You can also do this without weights. Your legs are out long. You can either stack your feet one on top of the other or put one foot in front of the other and lift your hips up. So you're in the side forearm plank. Take the weight or not and raise it up overhead. You can hold here. Option to find a little pulse with your hips down up. My favorite option is to take a reach under. So your left arm reaches underneath you. You find a big twist in your body like you're trying to pass the weight to someone next to you at your right. And come all the way back up. Pass the weight under and take it all the way back up. Great. We're doing 8 of these total. We've only got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, second side. So you can take the weight into your right hand. You're on your left forearm, elbow underneath your shoulder. Stack or stagger your feet, lift your hips, lift your right arm up. Option to stay just like this. You might take little hip dips down up. Take your weights down, you don't need them anymore. Roll down onto your back. We'll end with bicycle crunches. Hands go behind your head and neck for support, knees stack over your hips. And our bicycles, instead of doing just one cross each way, we're gonna pretend that as we're pedaling our bicycle, our chain gets kind of stuck, and so we have to stutter. So it'll look like this, 2 pulses on one side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. You're trying to get your elbow to the outside of your knee. So it's a deep twist. And your shoulder blades lift off of the mat. Let's go 1 more each side. And rest. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Come back up to a seat, sip some water here if you'd like, and towel off. We'll get right into our stretch. Take your hands behind you on the mat at the edges. Take your feet to the edges of your mat as well. Drop your knees to one side. As you do this, lift your chest up. Rotate the opposite bicep out and away from you. So my knees will drop over to the right. My left bicep is gonna turn out and I'm pressing my chest up. Keep going left and right. This is getting some rotation in your spine, your hips, stretching your pectoral muscles, stretching your biceps, and your core. Last 2, and 1. Take a seat on your mat. Raise your arms up overhead. Drop your right hand behind your back, press on your right elbow with your left hand, and then press your right elbow into your left hand so you're activating the triceps that you're stretching. We'll be here just for another breath. Exhale and release. Cross your right arm over your chest, brace it with your left so you're stretching your deltoids. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms reach up. Left hand drops behind you. You're stretching your left triceps. And release. Cross your left arm over your body, your chest. Brace with your right. Onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Hug your knees in. You can take your right arm through the window you've made with your legs. Hold onto your left thigh or your left shin. Squeeze your knees in to get a stretch on your right outer hip and glutes. Option to take a rock side to side. Last breath. And release to happy baby. Legs go out wide. Hands grab onto ankles or feet. Pull your knees down towards either side of you, side to side. Option to straighten one leg at a time. That helps you get into your adductors and your hamstrings. And then we switch. Left ankle over right thigh. Hug your knees in. Left arm goes through the window you've made with your legs. Hold onto your right shin or your right thigh. Take a rock side to side. This is our last stretch that we get to do before we get to do Shavasana. And release. You can find your Shavasana, legs long, arms down at your sides. Last posture that we get to practice. We get to find stillness. We get to find silence. You're welcome to take a much longer Shavasana. You can just pause or stop the video. But if you need to get to the rest of your day, you can come up with me. So start with a deep breath. Big exhale. Little toes and fingers. Circle wrists and ankles. And take a big stretch. Arms overhead. Arch your back away from your mat. Breathe in. And release. Turn over to one side or make your way up to a seat however you'd like. Tilt your pelvis forward, roll your shoulders down and back, lift the top of your head up. As you inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead, connect your palms. Exhale, hands down into your heart center. Take one last breath with me here. Big sigh. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in your lift and flow practice. I hope you remember the intention that you get to do it. You don't have to do it. Everything is a privilege and a blessing. Every moment is a miracle. Namaste.